Hey kid, you want to join our gang and spray paint under a bridge?
Welcome to the next level.
The swell folks at Cherry Pop have been kind enough to supply me with a review code for Pool Nation, the PlayStation 4 edition. This game has been on the Xbox One for quite some time now, and it's been patched here and there, but now it comes to the PlayStation 4. This has also been on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. This is Pool Nation for the PlayStation 4. Next Level Taken here, and I'm very familiar with pool. I've been playing pool since I was a teenager. So I'm very familiar with the sport of pool, billiards, 8-ball, 9-ball particularly. Pool originated hundreds of years ago in Europe and eventually was ported over to America. Now there's different variations of it, but here we're talking about 8-ball, 9-ball, which are featured here. This game does a decent job of teaching you and putting up tutorials for you if you're not familiar with the game like I am. Teaching you everything from top spin to backspin to more advanced techniques such as swerve. The bulk of your gameplay is going to be in career mode. There is an online mode, but it's a ghost town, so I definitely have to deduct points for that. It's unfortunate because I think that the best gameplay could probably come from playing other people, real people instead of the AI. The AI is a huge gaping hole in this game, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. There's lots of different collectibles to unlock, and as you progress to the career mode, you'll get earnings, and you can use that to play on different pool tables, to play in different locales, different locations, and to get things like new sticks, new balls. The graphics and physics are what stand out the most. Everything looks and reacts the way it should. One of the downsides is that you don't seem to be able to call your own shots. Like here, I made a combo shot, and it looks pretty, but that's not the ball that I was necessarily going for. So I hit my stripe into the 8 into another ball. You should be able to call your shots. Here you see an example of the horrible AI, where I don't know how the hell the computer was thinking that that was a decent shot. And here's another example of the brain dead AI, where the computer doesn't even hit the 8. I mean, that should have been an easy shot. The computer should have beat me right there. The only time I lost at the CPU was when I scratched on the 8. But the slow motion effects are fantastic. They might get tiresome after the 100th or 1000th time of seeing it, but it's still nicely done. The background, the tables, the cues, everything beautiful, lush, well recreated. Here's an example of me screwing up. Hopefully I didn't hurt anybody in the background there and in the CPU. Now, shots that I can make on a regular table, like this bank shot right here, I seem to be able to recreate no problems. Everything reacts and behaves the way it should. Everything feels like it normally would on a real pool table, which is good. If I miss a shot, usually it's my own fault. The biggest issue I have, again, is the poor AI. It's not a challenge. Even on the hardest setting, I'm well into career mode. You can set up lots of different careers if you want. You can play different difficulties, and you can continue off where you started from. You can save your career. But I'm having no issues whatsoever just steamrolling the competition, and on the hardest setting it shouldn't be that way. There's a bonus mode every day where you can unlock some extra credits to buy more stuff, but the consumables, they're not necessary, and nothing screams DLC or real world money transactions, microtransactions, at least not yet. I don't believe that this company is going to resort to that, so at least that's a plus. And the game of pool feels like it should, reacts like it should. The music's surprisingly good. The menu music and while you're playing pool. If they can patch the poor AI, and if the online community can come back from the graveyard, because it's dead right now, if those two things can happen, I would give this game an extra point or two. But as it stands right now, I can't review a game based off of what could or should happen, but how it stands right now. As the game is presented right now, it's $19.99, and I can only give it a 6 out of 10. I actually gave the British counterpart to this a higher score than this, which is unfortunate because I love pool, and the base game of this game is pretty darn good. Hopefully the artificial intelligence gets patched. Hopefully I see some of you out there playing against me. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Want to see more?